Yo, we in here. Today we're back with another video, and we're going off of Stoicism for modern life. Now, as I've said in the past, Stoicism is a great way to build yourself, understand your emotions, and not allow them to affect your actions. If I'm happy about something, then obviously I'm going to react in a happy way. But if I'm working and I'm overly happy, say I'm playing poker, and I get happy because I got a good deck of cards, the poker face is for that very reason. It's to suppress your happiness. It's so you don't show that you got a good card, because then everybody else might pick up on that and not go and put their chips in. They're not going to take as big as a risk as they would do. So, with Stoicism, you got to understand why you're feeling the certain emotion you're feeling and how to control that, not allowing it to affect your actions, not allowing it to really change your direction and where you're going. If I get mad about something and I'm driving in traffic, I'm not going to go crazy and start swerving through traffic, switching lanes like nobody's business. Because I know I could possibly either one, get pulled over, which I could not afford, or two, crash into somebody else, which would put their life at risk. So, we finna get into this video. Let's go.
The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. These were the words of the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, highlighting the profound impact our mindset has on our lives. But in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, it can be challenging to maintain a strong and resilient mindset. Thousands of years ago, the Stoics discovered a transformative approach to life that can empower us even in today's complex world. By embracing principles such as cultivating virtue, facing adversity head-on, and practicing detachment, the Stoics laid the foundation for an undefeatable character. The philosophy of Stoicism originated in ancient Greece and Rome, with key figures like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius contributing significantly to its development. Stoicism focuses on personal ethics and virtues, teaching that the path to happiness lies in living a life of reason, discipline, and self-control.
Now, reason. You need to find your reason, find your purpose. It's giving you a goal to work towards. It's so you know where you want to go with your life. Discipline, we say it all the time. Forget the motivation and focus on discipline. Motivation, if you wait for motivation, it's like a feeling, right? If you was to wait until you feel like doing something every time you had to do something, you would most likely about 4 out of 10 times get the objective done. You're going to continue procrastinating. You're going to continue just throwing it off to the side. But if you're disciplined, you go to the gym every morning, same time, you take cold baths or take cold showers at the end. Discipline builds you up for your life, so you don't take those times and just throw it to the side. You don't wait for that feeling, that urge to do it. You're just like, all right, let's go. It's time to get up. It's time to do this. You wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. You don't put your alarm on snooze. You keep it going. And then self-control. Once you master your brain and controlling your thoughts and understanding yourself even more, it gives you this power, this ability to just like not even have to see things in like a urgeful way. You're not, say I was going out, right, and I found a few girls. Me having self-control, I'm not gonna instantly just jump at every last one of them that, just because they got a box. I'm not doing that. That's not what I do. I have enough self-control where, say, when I see somebody, if I like them, I'll approach them, I'll talk, we'll have a good conversation. But if I don't like how our conversation goes, I'm willing to, walk off. I'm willing to continue. I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me. If I'm going to respect you, you need to respect me. Correct? When you think about your self-control, everybody brings up the idea of semen retention. What else? Like eating junk foods, dieting, everything like that. It shows you and puts you in a space where you literally have to control those urges. If you have enough self-control, you can direct where you put your efforts and like energy into. So instead of going to use, I'm gonna be here working. Instead of eating a bunch of junk food, I'm gonna be watching my diet and actually working to improve myself. Let's get back
The
into
Stoics
it.
believed that by aligning ourselves with the natural order of the universe, we could achieve a sense of inner peace and harmony even in the face of adversity. The
Yes.
Stoic philosophers thought that by mastering our thoughts and emotions, we could become more resilient and better equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges. Their teachings have stood the test of time, remaining relevant and applicable even in today's hasty, technology-driven world. So let us explore the key principles of Stoicism that can help us develop an undefeatable character and apply these ancient teachings to modern life. The Stoics emphasized the importance of cultivating virtue as the foundation of an undefeatable character. They considered virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation as essential traits that could help us navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. As Seneca wrote, "Virtue is nothing else than right reason." By developing these virtues, we can make better decisions and respond to life's uncertainties with clarity and integrity. For example, Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time in arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This quote highlights the importance of focusing on our own actions and behavior rather than merely debating abstract ideas about virtue. In our modern world, this can translate into taking responsibility for our actions, being honest and fair in our interactions with others, and striving to be better people every day.
Now, that goes into integrity. Who you are as a person and what you allow. So if you see somebody just throw some trash on the floor, are you going to just walk past the trash, or are you going to pick it up and then throw it away yourself? Now, I mean, it's a broad subject because I'm sure even me, everybody does walk past a certain amount of pieces of trash before they actually stop to pick up a piece of trash to throw away. It's not mine, so why would I throw it away? Why would I have to feel the need to do it? I'm not saying you have to do it every time, but when you think of a virtuous person, your integrity, and you actually take that time to do that, you're even more of a better person than the person that just dropped that trash. You're even better than who you were when you walked past that trash. Focus on growing in yourself and in your character to the point where you're just striving and you're becoming the model. You're not a follower, you're the model of what a human should be and what you want to do and what you want to be. What you put out is what you receive.
To cultivate virtue, we can start by identifying areas in our lives where we can improve and then taking concrete steps to develop those qualities.
Take a deep look at yourself and figure out what is going on, who you are, what do you do, and where you need to improve. Blue Lock expressed, with ego, you literally have to break it all the way down. Destroy your ego and then build it back from scratch. From the bottom, he built that and improved every time, in every way.
This might involve practicing patience in the face of frustration, showing compassion to those in need, or standing up for what's right even when it's difficult. By consistently working on our virtues, we can gradually transform our character and become more resilient in the face of adversity. This process may be challenging at times, but the rewards of a virtuous life, a clear conscience, deep satisfaction, and lasting happiness are all worth the effort. Stoicism teaches us to embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement.
Yeah.
The Stoics believed that we could learn valuable lessons from the hardships that we face and become stronger as a result.
Think about a breakup with this. You just got your heart broken. You was with your ex, and she just either cheated on you or she left you, and you really loved her. There's two paths you can take after that. You could either, one, continue wasting your time by going down into just deep depression where you just you don't want to go nowhere, you don't want to do nothing, or you're going out and all you're doing is being a hoe. You're just trying to fuck everybody you see, anything you see. That's not gonna fill the void, bruh. And energy does not die. So all that energy you just wasted continued putting your life further and further down. Or you could take option 2. You could lock in, focus on yourself, figure out, okay, while in the relationship, what were the problems that she had with me, and what are the problems that I had with her, right? Then take, what did I allow? Was I allowing her to disrespect me abruptly, obviously, in my face? And was I allowing her to get by with certain things that I never would anyways? Once you figure those things out, then you move forward where you look at where you want to be in your life. Where you're at and where you want to be is two vital things that you need to know. You need to figure out where you're at. So, okay, you just got heartbroken. You got a bunch of energy that is just at your free will, at your use. You could either, and if you're doing it the right way, you can take that energy, go to the gym, get disciplined, start working on the next thing, get smarter, improve who you are. Focus on the things you're strong at and focus on the things you're weak at. So when you get into it, you can start growing as a person in both regions.
As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. By adopting this mindset, we can learn to view setbacks and challenges as opportunities to strengthen our character and resilience. Epictetus taught,
honestly, with me, after hearing that, I already did this, and I really realized when I had my breakup, right? Yeah, I was heartbroken. I spent so much time in investing my money and time into it. But when I realized and snapped into it, I didn't want to just throw my life down. I wanted to improve. I knew the steps that I needed to improve. So I was still going to the gym. I took that time to build my own brand, my own business, Just Dream 777. Matter of fact, the whole point of that brand is to push your imagination and make your dreams really be put in perspective. Now, I have a spider ankh, which it is meant to enforce the reason of life, and that you have the power to weave your own destiny. That's what the spider means. You can weave your own destiny. So with that energy that I had with my breakup, I decided to create this version of myself. Not even version. I just decided to get so deep into who I am that now I'm like this with who I am. I know who I am. I'm confident. I'm charming. I'm able to be out there. I can network. Things I used to not be able to do or see, I'm way better at least by 2 to 5 times, maybe 10. How observative I am and how much I'm working on building myself up is it's way more than what I used to. So I took that opportunity and I just ran with it. I created my brand. I'm getting ready for my next year of college. I'm doing my YouTube. Eventually, I'll start streaming again. I just feel like right now is a bad time for me to stream, so I'm not doing it just yet. And I would love to have you guys in my chats. My cadets is what I'm going to call y'all. Because, we out. We moving past the solar system. Past the planets. We are getting out. Because we're going to rise and build ourselves so high that nobody's going to be able to mess with us. You see these trees right here? These trees most likely have been there for, I don't know, hundreds of years. But think about it. When somebody's cutting a tree, they don't pull it up from the ground. They don't pull out the tree. They only chop it. Because these trees are so rooted into the ground that you can't shake it. You're so sturdy that it does not fold. It doesn't break. So you literally have to cut this thing down in order to get through that tree. We need to be like these trees. We're constantly growing up, growing higher, and constantly doing better for ourselves. We're not here to prove anything to anybody. We're here to continue building who we are as individuals and as people in society today.
That it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. By reframing our perspective on adversity, we can reduce the emotional impact that it has on us and use it as our fuel for personal growth. For instance, if we lose our job, instead of dwelling on the loss, we can use the experience as an opportunity to reassess our career goals, learn new skills, and ultimately find a better, more fulfilling position. Similarly, if we face a personal setback, such as the end of a relationship, we can choose to view it as a chance to grow emotionally and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others.
Bam! What did I say?
Where challenges and uncertainties are abundant, embracing adversity can help us build resilience and foster a sense of inner strength. By viewing every challenge as an opportunity for growth, we can gradually develop an unbreakable spirit that remains steadfast in the face of life's ups and downs. Another key principle of Stoicism is practicing detachment, which involves separating ourselves from our emotions and external circumstances. The Stoics believed that by cultivating a sense of detachment, we could maintain our inner peace and avoid being swayed by the
Inner peace is the most important. It doesn't matter that somebody is harping about something in the past where they're just barking in your ear the whole time. I care more about my inner peace where I can cut off anybody I want. Because I value just living in a happy state. I don't want to be mad. Why would I want to be mad all the time? I don't argue. I conversate. I don't do stress from other people when I don't have to. That's stupid. So when you focus on keeping your inner peace, the way you can detach from people is insane. You could be talking to somebody for 3 months. They end up doing something you don't like. Okay, it's cool. Go ahead. You're just not coming back to me. I don't care. No. Go ahead. You showed me who you were. You showed me what you want to do. So, in response, continue being who you are. I encourage you to. Just know, me being who I am, I'm not taking you back. As simple as that.
ups and downs in life. As Epictetus said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. By practicing detachment, we can remain grounded and focused on what truly matters, regardless of the challenges that we face. In the context of our modern world, detachment can help us resist the allure of instant gratification and maintain our focus on long-term goals. This can be particularly beneficial in the face of distractions like social media and the constant bombardment of information. For example, if we're working on a crucial project, practicing detachment can help us stay focused and resist the urge to check our phones or get lost in irrelevant tasks. By training ourselves to detach from distractions and external pressures, we can develop the mental discipline needed to succeed in a world filled with endless demands on our attention. Additionally, Practicing detachment can help us maintain emotional balance in the face of difficult situations. By detaching ourselves from the outcomes of our actions, we can avoid becoming too attached to success or too disheartened by failure. This mindset allows us to keep moving forward and making progress regardless of the results. Stoicism offers valuable insights that can help us build a strong character in today's fast-paced and ever-changing world. By cultivating virtues, embracing adversity, and practicing detachment, we can navigate the complexities of modern life with grace, resilience, and an unwavering sense of purpose. To apply these principles in our daily lives, we can focus on taking personal responsibility for our actions, managing our emotions, and concentrating on the things that we can control. For example, when faced with a challenging situation, we can choose to respond with empathy and understanding rather than reacting impulsively and allowing our emotions to take control.
Exactly.
By doing so, we can build stronger relationships, foster a sense of community, and contribute to a more harmonious and supportive environment. Another practical application of Stoicism in today's world is recognizing the importance of self-discipline and delayed gratification. In a society that often prioritizes immediate pleasure and convenience, embracing Stoic principles can help us resist the temptations of short-term rewards in favor of long-term fulfillment and personal growth. For instance,
Well, before they give their explanation, this is a thing that's seen every day. I mean, I think I heard a study about it. There are so many people that sit there and try to flaunt that they're rich. Oh, I got this Rolex, I got this chain. But everybody will say, you shouldn't have a Rolex, or you're not rich because you have a Rolex if you're using it to clock back into lunch. You're flaunting this nice $10,000 Rolex, most likely, but you're still working a 9 to 5. That is most likely not paying you as much as a career-based job. Okay, maybe you're making all that money, you're just constantly putting out your money, and that's just a 9 to 5. You gotta have enough self-discipline to know when and when not to put like petty pleasures into your wallet. You gotta, like, $10,000, yo, that's crazy. A petty pleasure is something like getting new shoes when you really don't need new shoes, or getting that Rolex, or buying, like, I don't know, extra expensive jewelry. If you can get by without it, where when you're not wealthy and everything, you can get by without it when you do, but you have that ability to actually spend it on it. Focus on where you're putting your money at, because if you start spending it all, money habits don't go away. When you know how to maintenance where you're putting your money and put it in the right spots, and your money starting to build on its own, okay, then you can do that. But when you're working a 9 to 5 and that's your only source of income, I wouldn't get no Rolex. Don't do that.
we can choose to invest in our education and personal development, dedicating our time to acquiring new skills and deepening our understanding of a subject, rather than indulging in impulsive spending or short-lived distractions. This approach can lead to increased financial security, improved job prospects, and a more satisfying and meaningful life. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. This mindset can be particularly empowering in the face of uncertainty, helping us to maintain a sense of balance and stability despite the unpredictability of life. By concentrating on our own actions and attitudes, we can create a strong foundation for our own personal growth and success. For example, while we can't control the global economy or political climate, we can control how we respond to these factors. We can choose to stay informed, make wise financial decisions, and advocate for positive change in our communities. By focusing on the aspects of life that we can control, such as our career development, personal relationships, and community involvement, we can develop an unshakable inner strength that enables us to thrive in any circumstance. Ultimately, integrating Stoic principles into our lives enables us to develop a formidable character that can withstand the inevitable ups and downs of life. In the words of the great Stoic philosopher Seneca, begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. By adopting this mindset, we empower ourselves to take control over our lives starting today. And each new day becomes a fresh opportunity for us to gradually build an undefeatable character that can weather any storm.
Okay, that's gonna do it with their video. I hope y'all understand that when you're being a stoic and you're learning who you are, you can't control what happens on the outside. The world is constantly doing different things. I mean, there's wars, there's people driving, and people are dying. I mean, you can't control these things, but you can control how you react to them. Don't let the outside take over your reaction on the inside. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all later, and we is out.